got him.
Hooked up, Larry?
Hooked up.
What he's got?
I don't know.
Oh, largemouth.
Largemouth.
You gonna boat flip him?
There we go.
Nice one, Larry.
That's the way you start it. Hey folks, I'm Larry Ladowski with Midwest Outdoors. And this is what we're after today. We are after bass. We're fishing with my buddy, Casey Knaup of Montello, Wisconsin, and Yo-Zuri fishing ambassador. We're gonna be throwing some new jerk baits from Yo-Zuri today. Maybe some topwater even. Stick with us. We're gonna put this guy back.
All right, fish on. Nice largemouth here by this dam on that new 3DB jerk bait by Yo-Zuri. Look at that chunk. Not a bad fish. Well, this warm water, I'm bringing it in super fast and erratic just to get those bites. These fish are hanging out in the cooler temps.
Got him. There's one. Got this guy on the crank, Case.
Oh, I just missed one too. On the crankbait, Larry?
Yep.
You just put that on, didn't you?
Yeah.
That didn't take too long.
No, it didn't.
Another largemouth?
Yep. Good size too.
So we're fishing an old dam here in the water. There's a bunch of rocks down there. So we're fishing a bunch of crankbaits and a bunch of these weed edges with topwaters and crankbaits. That crankbait's getting down to that deeper where those rocks are. And these topwaters are getting by all these weeds next to the shoreline. These fish are just cruising and eating minnows, and they're liking what we're throwing, that's for sure.
That's why you got to have a couple rods rigged differently with you, because you want to throw a couple of different varieties in different situations. For instance, I've got the new Abu Zada rigged up with the jerkbait, and I've got the old Veritas with the crankbait. I got a 7-foot rod on the Zada, and that'll make longer casts. This one will be more precise casts. So if I want to cast in a tight situation with this crankbait, I can throw it right where I want to, because this is a 6.6 medium. And with a shorter rod, you can make more accurate casts. With a longer rod, you can make longer casts if you want to get further away from the boat. So your rod choice makes a huge difference as well. I had it paused because I was moving the trolling motor, and it just smacked it.
Oh wow, pull drag.
Oh man, I just lost him. Oh gosh.
Oh, the one that got away, Larry.
Oh man, that was a nice fish. Ooh. Casey, catch him for me, will you?
I'm gonna try.
You land on top of that one?
Ah, close. Didn't take him long though. Fishing that 5-inch pencil.
We got
little
fish.
bass.
We got fish blowing up on the surface, and so Casey's just switched it up to a 3DB pencil, and man, he's landing right on top of these blow-ups and catching fish. It's kind of nice, huh?
Yeah, they're telling me right where they are.
Yeah, they're going, Casey, throw it here, throw it here.
It's kind of easy. Nice largemouth bass, nice and green. Let me show you what we're working with today. It's a complete lineup of the 3DB baits from Yo-Zuri. We have the 4-inch pencil, 5-inch pencil, right down to the 1.5 crank. We also have the shallower jerk baits, and we have the deeper jerk baits from 3DB, and the 2 deeper diving crankbaits. A lot of these colors focus on the natural forage pattern that we catch a lot of fish here in the northern parts of the states. Bluegills, shad, crayfish. One of my favorite things about these baits too is they're priced all less than $10, which is very affordable to the average person. Lastly, a lot of these baits are painted internally, which means you can throw them against the rocks, you can catch 100 fish on them, and you're not going to damage the outside of the bait. If you want to check these baits out, go to yo-zuri.com for more information. Fish on, good one too.
Nice.
So I just saw this fish blow up on a bunch of bait out here in the middle. I cast it over there. He went after it once, missed it, and then he came back and get it. It's a nice fish too, big largemouth.
And that's 10 feet of water out there, right, Case?
Yeah, 10 feet of water, and these fish are just chasing big schools of minnows. They're really telling us what they want to do. They want to eat, they want to feed up. So we're throwing this top water.
Oh, that's a nice one. Wow.
That's a good fish too. Get this out of there. He made it really easy for me. I saw him come up in the middle, I cast it there, and he ate it immediately, so it's almost cheating. When you're working a jerkbait, when you do hard jerk, let it pause, and then reel in the slack and keep the bait moving and diving each way. And also it's important to switch up your cadence. Sometimes those fish want to eat it when it's paused. Sometimes those fish want to eat it when it's moving. I like to play around and let the bait float up maybe count to 5. If you don't get bit, maybe go back to 3, or just keep playing with it until you figure out, let the fish tell you what they want to do, what they want to eat.
Got him?
Yep, fish on.
Right on.
Oh, little guy. Put them in here. There we go.
Beauty. Nice job.
Larry, I know of a really good frog and bite upriver. Want to go check that out?
Love to. This was fun too though. And folks, remember, have a couple of rods with you while you're going to catch any kind of species that you want. Use a couple of different baits, change it up, switch your cadence up, switch your lures up, and you'll put more fish in the boat. I want to thank this guy, Casey Knaup, for his experience and his wisdom, and for joining me here on this fun evening. I'm Larry Ladowski from Midwest Outdoors. We'll catch you later.